Get it muted here on the YouTube side. Oh, there's the ads. All right. I don't know what y'all are doing tonight, but I've still got beans. So, hello and welcome to Rita's Roost. And I have cut beans with a knife, and I've cut them with the scissors. My hands are still working, and I've decided I just snap them now. I'm getting tired of being all fancy with them. The longer I go, the less particular I get with them, I think. Hello, Joanna. Yeah, more green beans. And, well, there's probably, I bet there's 3 or 4 gallons laying right here. We picked some more this morning. Hello, Carol Seymour. Hello, Donna Armstrong. Hello, Guess Who, Nancy. Just call me the bean lady. Gotta have those beans, though, don't we? Oh, there's Sheila. Let's get Sheila up here. Hello, Sheila. Y'all are coming in fast for me just to set this up. I see Cheryl and Sherry.
I just happened to see the notification, so I'm like, oh, okay.
I just set it up just a minute ago.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to be doing this, and I can do this and talk and listen at the same time.
Yeah. Have you got all the beans picked yet?
Almost. Not quite, but almost. Terry's out there right now picking a few more. He said, well, I want to make sure you have enough to run a whole cooker. So he went back out there.
Will you have to go back again and pick them? Or is it just like one picking and they're done?
Well, they would probably keep putting on, but they'd be so scrappy. I wouldn't want to fool with them.
Oh, okay.
You know, they're not as good as they are right now. The first picking's always the best.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hello to Peggy Lee from Las Vegas. Jane Martin.
Mona posted a video today, and I just watched it, showing her little garden, and all her stuff is doing really good.
Well,
her tomato plant. She had a bell pepper plant, and it might have been a zucchini. I'm not sure. And it was had real big leaves on it.
Okay, that's good.
So.
You hear them snapping? Snap, snap.
You tired of cutting them?
Yes, I'm tired, and I cut them with scissors. I cut them with the knife, and I've already, we went out early this morning and picked a bunch of these, and I've been working on them on and off all day. I'd worked on them a while, and what I'd snap, I'd put in the refrigerator, and I still don't have them done. So this is the first time I've just decided to just snap them by hand.
Yeah.
Mona, there's Mona. Hello, Mona. And she says, no more green beans. Well, I'm not done yet, Mona.
And Mr. Terry's out there trying to find more.
I know. I told him not to, because I tell you what, it's hard on him. It's harder on him to pick them than it is me. Because whatever his condition is, I guess we're just getting old, aren't we?
I'm on the.
We may be old, but we do as much as some of the younger people I know, though.
Yeah. But a lot of younger people don't want to do that kind of garden work, though.
No, they don't.
They just want to go to the store and buy a can.
Mm-hmm.
Or they might remember when they were younger how much work it was.
That may be right, too. Hello, Darlene, and hello, Marla Hannah. Marla, I haven't fixed your order yet. I was going to tomorrow to get it in the mail Monday morning.
So you got an order waiting on you, huh?
Well, more than one. Got a few of them, but they wasn't going to go any place today. So
no,
I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was. Guess it wasn't important, was it? I know what I was thinking when I was setting up this live stream. I've not seen Linda Denton in a long time. Have you seen Linda Denton around?
I haven't seen her name.
I haven't seen her in a long time. Have y'all seen Linda around? She doing okay? You know, she used to try to come to these, and of course, the way she worked, she always would miss them. I just got to thinking about her.
Gladys is here.
Hello, Gladys. Gladys, come on up on the panel.
Mona says Linda's been busy working.
Well, I figured so, but I just hadn't heard anything.
I heard the squeaking toy.
I know it. And she hadn't done that all day. And she waits till I go to talking to you guys and break that toy. That's just like a kid, isn't it?
She wants the attention.
Well, I'm not going to give it to her. I'll go open the door. She probably can't find Terry. He's out in the garden, and she probably can't find him.
Yeah.
She probably don't know where he's at. If he's.
You need to throw her toy.
Well, I'm on this stool here, so I can't reach it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get it. If you'll hand it to me, I'll throw it. Get it and hand it to me. Get it and hand it to me. You have to hand it to me. She's just looking at me, wagging her tail.
Guess who Nancy's here?
Mm-hmm. My little counter up there is showing 34 of you. Well, talk, Sheila.
What you want me to say?
I don't care. Just
I don't know much.
I sure don't know nothing. I've told y'all everything I knew already.
Well, I just went on and liked it because I can't do it on my iPad.
Let this dog out.
I have to go to my phone to do it.
Find Terry. Oh, we'll get you this way. Heidi, this way. Tucky winter outside. Reckon it'll come back in? Or she'll leave it out there. Oh, 108 today in Las Vegas. Right now it's 105. That's hot. But that's some of that dry heat though in Las Vegas. Not like
yeah, they don't have the humidity like we do.
Mm-mm.
Well, it's 87 right now, and it was supposed to get to like 94 today, which I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, same thing, 94, Monday, 95.
Mm-hmm.
So summer's here.
It is. Didn't I see something today that said 6 more days was actually the first day of summer? Did I see that? But it's hot. It's June. Mm-hmm. It's summer.
Yeah. Yeah, our humidity's really bad.
1 cup, 1 set of teacups wrong and had to redo. Oh.
Had to redo them tomorrow because they cut them wrong.
Do you see that shooting a little while ago in Michigan?
No, I hadn't had TV
it
on.
It was at a splash pad, so it was kids out there. I think 9 or 10 was shot. I don't know the conditions of any of them. Part of them were kids.
Yeah. hear my neighbor cutting their yard.
And Marla Hannah's asked if Terry works out in the heat. Terry went and finished cutting the field of hay today, but his tractor has air conditioning. And he brags on that tractor, and he's named her Felina, and I tease him about running around with Felina all the time.
It'd be a lot hotter if he didn't have the air conditioning.
Oh, it would be awful, but we've not always had tractors with air conditioning, but we do now, and it makes a big difference.
They've really been combining the wheat around here.
Mm. What? Joanna's humidity's 91 right now? Whew.
That's hotter than where I'm at.
That's some high humidity.
Mm-hmm. The gal that was abducted the other day, they let her out, or she got out some way on the south side of Oklahoma City. But they didn't really have any other news about it at the time to report.
So she's okay then.
Yeah.
And Joanna, Mr. Terry having a fling with Felina. I've teased him about her ever since we got that tractor. And then I've told you guys this story before, but Felina's the one that run over my leg and broke it. So I kept telling everybody she's trying to get rid of me. So. Donna Armstrong still 80 degrees. And I see Misha. Hello, Misha.
Is your grandson home from camp yet?
They got home today.
Did they?
And I could show you his hand if you want to see it. But
how's his hand doing?
It's doing okay. Let me get my phone and I'll show you that. If some of y'all that don't want to look, you have to look away. But I'll show you his picture on the phone. Of his hand. I can get my phone. Where'd I leave it at?
No, he had stitches. I've seen that. She's got a bunch of green beans sitting on the counter there that she probably took out of her canner.
See if I can get it up there.
How did he hurt it?
You know, it was a Boy Scout camp, and they were taking some kind of knife class. I don't know what they were doing, sharpening knives or doing something. And this kid won't be still. He touches and tinkers with stuff all the time.
Yeah. We need some more.
So if y'all don't want to see it, look away, okay? Because I'm going to fix and just.
Oh, I want to see.
Have I got it focused yet?
No. Oh, okay, I see it.
Right.
Yeah.
7 little stitches in it, but anyway.
Like
I didn't want to look at it. His mama sent me that picture, and I looked, but I don't like to. So.
Yeah. You probably cut it on the knife.
Oh, yeah. Himself. He did it. Somehow he did it himself. It's not funny. I ain't laughing about it, but leave it to that kid.
Yeah. One time, my son, he was about 8, I'd say. He had a hard baseball. And he went in the bathroom and got a knife. And he had the bright idea to take the knife to cut off the red stitching on it. Well, that would have been fine, but he did it right over his leg.
Oh, no. And that's not funny either, but I'm laughing.
He missed the stitching and stabbed himself in the leg.
Oh, no.
So he was just all panicky about that, and it was bleeding, and I had to put pressure on it and all that. But he didn't need stitches. But I'm like, what in the world were you doing?
What was you thinking? Say
But that's just boys, you know.
hello, Deb and Joanna. He did a good job. You talking about cutting himself? Did a good job cutting himself. I think he got his knife privilege took away the rest of the time he was at Boy Scout camp. Well, he had to go to the emergency room to get it sewed up. Bless his heart.
Yeah.
Hello, Linda Brookshire.
Someone wants to know how much longer for the eggs hatch. Egg hatch.
They ought to hatch about Monday. We're down to 3 days. I was going to let him come today and take them out of the little turner things because the last 3 days you're supposed to just lay them out flat, but he didn't make it, so I did that. So I took them out and they're laying out, and the countdown's on 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Do you think next week he'll be able to work on his chicken coop with his hurt finger? Or
Well, I don't. Well, maybe, but they've got vacation Bible school, and then he has band camp. So in between times,
yeah,
Terry's waiting for him to be available. But you know how these kids, they have such busy schedules sometimes.
Yeah, but that's good to keep them busy, keeps them out of trouble.
Yeah. So time he gets done with some of that stuff, maybe he'll be healed up enough that'd be better anyway.
Yeah.
And I think his mama said he had an eye doctor appointment Monday. So it's just something all the time.
Yeah.
With their schedule. Me and Terry don't have no schedule other than our work around here. But
yeah. Well, I know a lot of parents try to get their kids doctor's appointments, especially dental appointments and eye appointments in the summertime when they're out of school.
Yeah, that works better.
So they don't have to miss school.
Let's see. Hello, Amy. She's watching while chicken's cooking. And hello, Susan Munger.
And there's Mary Webb.
Hello, Mary Webb. Did I miss anybody?
Darlene wants to know, have you talked to Frances?
Not since we talked to her up here a couple days ago, wasn't it? A couple days ago we talked to her.
I haven't heard anything, from her.
But she was up on the panel a couple days ago.
Yeah. Why didn't Deb come up here?
Deb, why don't you come up? I posted the link to the top. My feelings are getting hurt, Deb, because I see you going. Everybody else is.
I know. She's always on that early Sunday morning with Lisa.
And I usually watch a little bit of that on Sunday mornings. I don't catch the whole thing, but I watch them part of the time.
Mm-hmm. Is that an old, pie safe next to your refrigerator?
It is. That belonged to my great aunt. So it's an old one. I can't tell you what year, but it was my mama's aunt. So it's pretty old.
Yeah. Do you put anything inside of it? Do you store?
Just junk. Junk, whatever's piled in it at the times, what's in it. So.
Yeah.
I think there's a few dishes in it, but nothing. It ain't decorated. Let's see what Joanne is saying. July 2017, my sister accidentally dropped a 6-blade Ninja blender insert on my foot. I was fortunate. 8 stitches and a tube of human super glue. Wow.
Who said that?
Joanna Jennings.
Oh, okay.
Deb says she goes on during the day. And hello, June Hanson. She said hello to us. Hello, June.
Well, A friend of mine called me and said, and she's elderly, that her peach trees out back were low with peaches if I wanted to come get any.
Oh,
So my
you gonna?
girlfriend and I went, but they're real small. But
Oh.
she said, spread them out on the towel, which I have on the table. In about 2 or 3 days, they will ripen up, and said they're really sweet. I'm going to try and make a peach cobbler with them.
That sounds good. No, Joanna, no pies.
Just green beans.
Just green beans. Sometimes when this garden stuff comes off, everything gets put on hold until you get.
How's your squash and cucumbers?
We're getting a lot of squash. The cucumbers, the weeds took the cucumbers, so you have to look really hard to find the cucumbers. Because they didn't get caged this year and the weeds took them.
Yeah. We never caged ours. We just had the plant.
Usually we'd put like tomato type cage around them and the cucumbers would be up on off, but this year they're not.
And my friend said about these peaches that are real small, that the pit inside of it was kind of like hollow.
Huh.
You see it. So I just wonder, it's because of all that rain, that we had.
Yeah.
If that affected the growth of the peaches.
Those split seeds in them, so the seeds are split open. Is that?
Yeah. So I'm just wondering, because all that rain we had.
Probably. Epsom salt in the.
Joanna, she's not going to get out there and do anything. She's in her ADs and she can't get around very well. And she doesn't even want to go walk out there because she said, y'all be real careful because that ground's not even. I don't want you to fall. And she's just about quit driving now because we go to the same church and she usually has someone pick her up.
Oh, I see Ramona. Hello, Ramona. Ramona, you come up and chat with us. Nobody wants to come up here.
And if I haven't been sewing lately. I need to get busy. I'm going to try and do some tomorrow, though.
I've got to finish some of these things before I can get back to sewing.
Yeah.
I haven't even been running the little shop like I need to. Not that I ain't been busy.
Well, when the produce is ready, to get the best results from it, you have to take care of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Joanna says somebody should take 15 minutes to help her out.
June Hanson.
Yeah. And she's saying hi to anybody she's missed. And me too. If I missed you, I'm going to say hi to you.
Amy Sco says it's been cloudy and cold here in Oregon.
Well.
Probably cool where Sandra's at.
Hot and humid here in the south.
Yeah.
So cloudy and cool. Well, but we were fussing about the rain last month, though, wasn't we?
I know.
Yes, we shouldn't have been fussing about it.
Now we have no rain.
There's that ridge of high pressure where they said we ain't gonna no rain inside. Yeah.
Well, they've already started like water rationing, like if you're gonna water your plants and your lawn, you have to do it, like even or odd days.
Was you yawning? I wasn't looking at. Did you yawn?
I was trying to do it and not opening my mouth. 2 nights I have slept 6.5 hours. It's great.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because you can get by pretty good on that much. I mean, maybe that's
Yeah.
not enough, but
Yeah.
that's better
Yeah,
than.
that's okay. But these 4 hours and an hour here is just not cutting it.
Mm.
Well, my daughter and her two girls are probably, I don't know if they're going to be here Sunday or Monday because they're having a viewing on Sunday and then the funeral's on Monday of her stepson.
That's sad.
He was in his early 20s.
Mm.
But I don't really know him. I've just seen him maybe 2 or 3 times briefly, but I don't know him.
And they're saying that's wonderful that you're getting a little more sleep.
Yes, it is wonderful. I never thought lack of sleep could affect you so much. Because before, I could get 8 to 9 hours just easy, easy.
Joanna, 3 hours. Oh, that's not very much.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's Susan Munger's father died just not too many months ago.
April. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the first Father's Day and the first Christmas and first birthday of them's always difficult.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's been gone since 1999, so 25 years. But he was diagnosed in January, and he passed a week after we'd been to the family reunion, so we had to come back the next 7 days to his funeral. He had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. But he went quick. You getting down to the end of the green beans?
No. No. Still got.
Oh my gosh.
And I got to rake some more over here. That's just a handful.
Oh, I thought you were getting kind of toward the end.
Well, not yet. It's be a few more minutes.
Well, here's our RV
Vandergriff. Yeah, hello, RV Vandergriff. And he always calls me Aunt Rita.
Are you his real aunt or not?
I'm not. No, I'm not his real aunt.
No. Yeah. Yeah, most of us, our dads have already passed.
Mm-hmm. I guess it was 6 years ago my dad passed away in the summertime.
How old was he?
87. So
87. My dad was 72 and my mom was 89 when she passed.
And then just a few months later, my sister died.
Yeah.
That one was hard.
Yeah.
I think that was hard. I think that was harder than Daddy passing away.
Well, when they get up in their 80s, though, you just kind of, you're never really prepared, but you know that time is limited, you know.
And Mama, of course, you know, Mama's 89 right now. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hello, Doggle Ben. Good glory, you still. Yes, I am. And Terry's went out, and Doggle Ben, Terry's went back to the garden to get just a few more because he thinks I might need them to top off the canner. I tried to tell him not to. I said, no, you're tired. Don't do that. But he went anyway. He never listens to me. Doreen's having back surgery. Susan Munger's friend. Amy's dad's in his mid-80s. Be seeing him tomorrow. Well, her mom's been gone for a while, for 12 years.
Yeah.
RB question.
I was cleaning the top of the hutch in my breakfast area today because I put some stuff on the very top of it and it's real dusty, so I cleaned it all off. There was a piece of paper up there in an envelope, and my son had put it up there just to keep it, and it's in Jaden's little handwriting.
Oh, that's sweet.
To him, so I need to give that to her.
Well, dog will be in. They always told me, even if they wasn't your favorite, they'd be the snowball. And Vanderbilt's got a question. How do you get rid of groundhogs in the garden? I don't know.
When we had our garden, we lived in Florida, so it was completely different weather. And we didn't have that.
And what's a nuisance right now is those old fire ants. You can be out there doing something. If you stop too long in the wrong spot, the fire ants will get on you.
Yeah. And those don't feel very good either.
No, they sure don't.
Linda Brookshire says, how about groundhog live on my front porch?
Oh, my.
I think a lot of people have memories of them being younger, snapping green beans.
Mm-hmm. And living my best life at 60. Hello, Echo. How are you tonight?
Doggle Van says, Rita, I'm out of the hospital Thursday morning and I'm doing okay. That's good.
That's good. You take care of yourself the best you can.
June Hanson says, try putting marigolds in your garden. And she's talking about the groundhog problem.
Mm-hmm. Now, is it the big groundhogs? Or are you talking about moles, or is it for sure groundhogs? Groundhogs are pretty good sized varmint, ain't they?
Mm-hmm. Living my best life at 60. Yeah, these are all from her garden.
They're from my garden.
I've got a big garden.
I've got a big garden. I always have had a big garden. No, Terry has a big garden.
Hi, Marla.
Hello, Marla.
Joanna Jennings says marigolds stop tomato worms and grubs. I remember my dad would use 7 Dust on tomato plants.
Yeah, we used to dust, but you try to get away from that poisons if you can. If you can. Yeah. No. Do you have no SIMs there in Oklahoma?
Linda Brookshire says, I have a groundhog living underneath my front porch. We have a trap set, but see you only catch possum or a skunk.
No, they're groundhogs because they see them running across the street with four babies.
Now, it seems like a long, long time ago, there was something we stuck in the ground. Some kind of, it was a trap thing.
Oh yeah, that would catch the moles, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I bet they're kind of cute running across the street with their babies.
But cuteness doesn't last very long.
No, no.
I've never seen anybody around here have groundhog, because you can tell where they've dug under the ground. But I've never seen that. Marla said, my dog catches groundhog, shakes his head, and snaps their necks. He's already killed 2 this summer. My.
We've seen them back in some of the hay meadows, and they make those old burrows back there. Not good, but I don't have them up here in the yard.
Dogglebin said they can tear up a roof or a building. Jane Martin says, I worked in a hardware store. They sold mole traps. Those are ugly critters, and the traps are vicious. We had live traps, too. No, these things were like deadly ones. You need to be careful when you set them so you don't.
Yeah, because those old sharp prongs would go down.
Yeah.
And we've got a live trap we set when the coons and possums get too bad. And I won't tell you what we do with them after we catch them, but you'll just have to guess.
Yeah.
Say, dog or a rifle.
Yeah.
Is what Misha says. Yeah.
Now I see a skunk every great once in a while that is dead, like on the side of the road or something. Every once in a while, you might see that out here.
And our Bandy Griff, they come out once a day in the morning and once in the afternoon. I just never catch them. I wonder what you would put in a live trap to catch a groundhog, though. I don't know what they'd go in a live trap for. With the possums.
Marla says here in Ohio, you have to do that, Rita. It is illegal to relocate them somewhere else.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Amy says, gotta run. I'll be watching. Take care all.
All right. Bye, Amy. Yeah, you were fixing your supper, so you go enjoy your supper.
Dogglebin says, raccoons are really destructive to a roof.
Okay.
I didn't know they'd get on a roof.
I don't want them catching my chickens. That's the reason we get rid of them.
I know. I've heard of squirrels like getting up in your attic, and they really damage like wiring and stuff. But we never had that.
No, I've never had that. Well, looky who's here. I see.
Here?
Look who's here.
Hi.
There's Gladys. Hi, Gladys. How are you?
Kind of tired. I've had mowing all day.
What you been doing?
Mowing the lawn.
Oh, no. And I bet it's hot where you're at, too.
Yeah.
What state are you in?
Tomorrow.
Did you bring in some more? You see what you got? He's got the squash on top of the bucket, so he's laying the squash out over there. He just don't
Gladys, what state are you in?
Texas.
Texas, are you?
Southwest of Dallas.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm near Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a sister that lives in Atoka, or
do you?
On the farm by Atoka. So.
Yeah.
He brought me some more.
Well, that's not. I figured that bucket would be full, but it's not full.
Yeah, why ain't that bucket full? I'm just going to dump it out here. Keep working on them. There, you better go back down and pick
Just
something
when
up.
you thought, Rita, you could see daylight.
I'm multitasking. I'm talking to you guys and breaking them both at the same time.
Yeah. Might as well be.
I've got enough already for to run the canner, but I want to finish breaking them before I start that.
Ramona says, my husband has caught raccoons in the trap and then drowned them. I have a friend, if she heard of that happening, she'd probably be calling the animal people and reporting them.
Yeah, that was the reason I was kind of going to be careful what I told you we did with them. So
Yeah.
use your imagination.
Yeah.
But you have to get rid of them. They'll be a nuisance if you don't.
Yeah, if you don't, they'll just, yeah. Ramona says you can't relocate them in Kentucky either.
Oh, okay. Right.
Wonder if you could call the animal shelter people or whoever and they come get them.
Probably not here. We're so rural. There wouldn't be something like that here.
Yeah. She
There
said
might
they
be.
carry rabies real bad.
Have you got your quilt put together, Gladys? Got all your blocks made? Is your quilt put together?
Blocks are done. I finished the last one yesterday.
Well, yeah, we watched you finish that one yesterday.
I started putting them together. I just haven't had time today, so it's like
Yeah,
it was a long day.
with that mowing.
Yeah.
I have to finish mowing tomorrow. So
How big of a yard do you have to mow? Is it huge?
yeah, about a fourth of an acre.
All right.
Yeah, mine's like 3/4 of an acre, but I hire somebody to come do mine.
Do you have to use a push mower? Do you push it?
Yeah, I have a self-propelled push mower.
All right. You be careful out there.
Ooh, I would think you would have a riding mower.
Yeah, fourth of an acre is pretty good size.
Yeah, it is. Well, I guess you get your exercise in for sure.
Yeah. Let's see, what am I missing? Raccoons are destructive. Hello, Karen Evans. Marla had them in her fireplace.
Marla says, I know, have the guards on the chimneys. I have 2 fireplaces.
Hello, Denise. I won't attempt the last name. Sorry. Yeah, I'm still working on beans.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like after you get those done, there won't be very many more.
Now the beans will be done. The green beans.
Do you plant any butter beans?
No, we don't plant butter beans. There's pinto beans out there, but not butter beans.
We never had pinto beans. We never planted pinto beans.
And I always put some of them in the jar too, just for a quick meal of beans. And this groundhog that's living underneath my porch, he's got his hole against my foundation of my house. Oh, that'd be bad for the foundation if they keep a dig in there. But I mean, you know that. That would kind of weaken it, wasn't it? Or it could. $29 one year. We have woods behind us.
That's digging. A lot to catch.
My dad and brother used to be coon hunters years ago, but then that's the think that's a thing of the past, though, and I think that kept the population down, probably.
Yeah. Dogabin wants to know, do you plant peas? Like English
Yeah.
peas?
Yeah, right now there's there's English peas out there that need picked right now too. But usually when something comes out, like when the potatoes come out, we'll plant the southern peas, the purple hulls and stuff.
Yeah. No, I did a lot of purple hulls last summer. I put up about 6 pints, I'd say, in the freezer. Marla says they say to duck use catty litter down the hole. They don't like the smell of the cat urine.
Well, that would kind of make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Linda, could you do that? Get
Ramona
somebody.
says pinto beans with ham and cornbread on the side.
My husband can make a meal out of that.
Yeah, I can too. Jane Martin says they probably just dig another hole.
Might be right too. Can't win for losing. Linda,
Yeah, here you usually plant your peas, like peas, broccoli, and lettuce, like real early. They're
the
early
English,
crops.
yeah, the English peas, but the southern peas like purple hull are later. They're later than the English peas.
Yeah. My dad loved butter beans. Oh my gosh, he'd sit and shell a 5 bucket full of them.
Uh,
Joanna did some trading of food. She traded 4 homemade oatmeal cookies for homemade Indian something.
I don't know what Indian.
DAL. I don't know.
Know what that is. I tell you, my glasses are so dirty. I can't read the chat. Oh, here comes Kathy. Kathy, did you make it to Florida and back home? Looks like you're in your.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey, we have not been home long at all. Long enough for me to take a shower, wash my hair. I'm done. I'm tired.
Yeah. Was it hot down there?
Yes, just as hot as it is here, if not more.
Did you drive through rain? Is it still raining in Florida? Didn't they get some heavy rain? No.
It was below where we were. It was below Orlando.
Okay.
Probably further south.
It was. It was further south. Doing good. Well, maybe I can get it over there in a minute. Let's see which way to go.
Have you crocheted any yet?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Then you're almost
good.
Normal if you're crocheting.
They told me, like an incision like that, to rub some. I think it was vitamin E oil on it.
Yeah, she said that, or cocoa butter.
Yeah.
And so I got the cocoa butter. So I'm gonna, when this tape comes off.
Yeah.
Then I'll start rubbing it on there.
Yeah.
I've done cut a few pieces off because I can't stand it sticking up, where it's turning loose. So I'll turn it off. I cut it off.
Well, I'm glad it's doing so good.
Yeah. And I've been playing with my ball, squeezing my ball.
Yeah. I had to do that with my shoulder surgery when I even had it in the sling. I had this little ball they gave, red ball, and I had to squeeze it so many times a day.
Yeah. She didn't give me a number. She just said squeeze it.
Yeah.
So, but I have been crocheting. I got 3 towels done while I was down yesterday and today.
Did you?
Normally I would do that many in one day if I was writing.
Yeah.
But I kind of took it easy. And today, when we come back, on our way home, we followed the beach for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Which we could have been home probably an hour or two earlier.
Yeah.
But I wanted to follow the beach so I could see the
Yeah.
beach. I didn't go out there. It was too hot to get out there.
That's a good scenic ride, though, if you could see the beach.
Yeah, it was. It was. I enjoyed it. He was driving and I was looking at the waves and watching people fishing. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
So have you heard from Frances?
Nope.
She was up here the other day. Maybe the last time I went live.
Yeah.
They're still having their problems. Their problems with John, but
Yeah. When we were coming home, we got off the interstate about 3 miles from my house. It was pouring down rain. We got within a mile and a half of my house. Dry as a bone.
and you're needing the rain. Yeah.
We do. We need it so bad.
We're not getting any now.
Mm-hmm.
What? Rubbing a scar is the key. It gets the circulation going, is what Jane says. And hello, Irene. Dog will
Yeah,
be
the dermatologist, the surgeon, she said to rub it even with it while it hurt, to where it hurts. Rub it to where it hurts, is what she said.
Yeah.
I'm eating a little Debbie cake. I have to eat something with my night medicine, so I grabbed that.
Irene says, I took a fall on ceramic tile floor on Thursday and fractured my kneecap.
Oh, bless her heart.
Oh, that don't sound good.
No.
Are you laid up on stretchers, or what did they do for you? You have to do something, wouldn't it?
Well,
I bet she's got a
depends
splint.
the location of it and how much it is, you know.
Oh yeah, Mary Webb saying what do the doctors do for that? I was wondering that too.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Because I fell on ice one winter and I cracked. It's called the radial head of my
You fix the
near my elbow, and it was like at a 45 degree. And if it had gone one more crack, it would have broken off, and I'd have to have pins put in it. But they said they don't do anything for that. They just put me in a sling and let it heal.
Huh.
So it did.
Doggle Ben says those little Debbie cakes are good. What flavor did you get?
Some kind of chocolate cake. It's something Larry bought.
I love those little white ones. They're like in the shape of a Christmas tree.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I
like those too.
I need to not buy them. Because they're too good.
Yeah, he bought him a box of lemon ones because I don't care too much for the lemon ones.
Yeah.
And he knows I'll eat
For
anything.
a long time.
He knows I'll eat anything chocolate. So he bought me chocolate.
Hi, Carrie.
Hello, Carrie. Hello, Ashley.
Hey, Carrie.
Yeah, I've broken the same little toe twice years ago on the corner of the bed.
That poor little toe.
And they just tape it to the next one. That's all you do.
I broke my middle toe, and I didn't even know I broke it until I went to the foot doctor. And she said, "You broke your toe." And it's because it was like that.
Uh-huh.
And I said, "I didn't know I broke it. I knew I stubbed it one night going to the bathroom on the corner of the shower, and it hurt."
Well, I was going to say, didn't it hurt?
Yes.
Well, Irene
hurt.
said they put her in a splint and she goes to see the ortho doc next week.
Next week. All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Marla, I have a little Debbie brownie with patriotic sprinkles on it.
All right. I seen them in Walmart. We had to stop and buy me some yarn. And I seen them in Walmart putting lotion on my face, y'all. You know how if you get out of the shower, your face feels all dried out?
Dog will be in. I hit my second to last toe. Same thing, Kathy. The toe knuckle was raised up, swollen.
Mm-hmm.
Jane Martin wants some snowballs rolled in coconut.
I don't really care for them.
The pink looking things, aren't they the one that's kind of pink looking?
Yes, Larry loves
Yeah.
those things.
I don't like the outside part there.
Those snowballs. You like those snowballs. He don't care what color they are either. He likes them.
Mm-hmm.
Are you about done?
I've got my tea cooler. Just getting all this stuff.
All right.
Piggy Homestead says hello.
Hello, Cougar Homestead. Anybody over in the chat that wants to come up, you can. Cougar Homestead or whoever.
There's room. There's room in the inn.
Dog will be in like goo clusters. Y'all are talking about food. Don't you want some
Oh, I
beef?
do too.
Oh, I love those goo goo clusters. They are so
Oh,
good.
me too.
But I
Y'all
haven't
be
bought
proud of me. We stopped at a station to go to the restroom. They had some, and I walked right out and didn't get a single one. I said, nope, I'm not buying it.
That's good willpower.
For
Now
me,
Now
yes.
you're kicking yourself because you didn't get them. So why didn't
I thought about it a time or two.
Yeah, I've seen them at Cracker Barrel restaurant before.
Yeah. I like them and the pecan pralines. I love
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, they are good.
We were going to stop at Buc-ee's on the way back.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, the parking lot was overflowing. So we
Was
said
it?
no.
Probably because of the weekend, you know.
Mm-hmm. And summer, people out
Yeah, the closest
going
one
on
to me is like
vacation.
in Texas.
I
Oklahoma
don't know.
doesn't have one.
Oh boy.
Doggle Ben says I could eat them every day.
I know that's right.
That'd make your blood sugar go up.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. Real fast.
Yeah. Marcia says, hey, Rita, you have a sweet lady on your panel named Jackie. She would like a couple jars of fresh green beans.
Yeah, y'all would tell me the other day to put them in the store and sell them. So
Yeah.
Terry probably wouldn't let me because if I say, "Well, we're gonna eat," if you sell them, you can't sell them.
Well, Rita, how many canned green beans do you
Terry.
think you have in your pantry?
I don't know. I don't keep a good inventory, but I've got a bunch.
Do you think lots? Or
I got lots.
lots.
Probably more green beans and tomatoes and other stuff. But
Hi, Carrie.
Hello.
hello, Carrie.
Hello, Rita. One more blanket to go and I'm done.
Oh, good.
That's good.
You've worked hard at them blankets. I would have got
You
burned out
finished?
on the town. Want to be working on something else.
Yeah.
No, when I'm rushed out after running around with all the doctors, I'm back being myself.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
But you're sure been focused on them and been diligent at working on them.
Yeah. Cutting, finding out what color I needed,
Yeah.
making
And,
sure I don't put so much one color on it.
and hello,
After I do one quilt pattern, I don't ever
kitchen.
want to do it again.
You don't want to do it the same quilt pattern again?
No.
There's some of them I don't mind doing again. I don't think that prairie flower thing, that Missouri Star. I like doing that one, and I
Mm-hmm.
like doing those long stars from that quilting day. I like doing those.
Yeah.
I want to do log cabin.
I've done 2 log cabins. They're easy.
I've done a log cabin like in a block, but I've never made a log cabin quilt.
Mm-hmm. They're real easy.
Yep.
And
When
you know
get the machine, you will get it nice and easy.
Be a good way to use up scraps too.
yep,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I did with both of mine. Was scraps.
I might get myself one of those go me.
Well, then what?
The machine called Go Me.
Yeah.
Like
You put the
quilt.
fabric in there and you turn the handle and it like
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know
the
what she's
shape you
talking about.
need.
Yeah, an AccuQuilt.
yeah,
AccuQuilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, AccuQuilt.
Thank you.
because they do have a log cabin pattern in that.
Yeah.
Gladys, do you have an AccuQuilt?
No.
I do.
You do? Sheila, you got everything.
No, I don't.
Do you use it?
Sheila has everything.
Occasionally, not as much as I used to. I do use it some for doing bindings because I got this real long piece that it cuts 2.5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I
Is
don't
yours
have a lot of
electric?
I don't have a lot of extra plates that go to it, but it came with quite a bit. But mine's the middle one. I don't have the electric one.
No,
Okay.
the small one's $129. They only get two triangles and the other one 4 triangles.
Mine came with 3 boxes full of plates to use.
You
My
got
goodness.
probably top of the line then.
No, mine's the middle one. The one that Carrie's wanting is like the first one, and then mine's the middle one. And then the top of the line is the electric one.
Let's see. Marla's got one. Hello, Janet Key. How many cords? I've only done 28 cords, but I'll probably have 28 more time I'm done.
Is that all you've done so far this summer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you done with the beans now?
Almost.
No, I mean, have you pulled them up?
Oh no, they're not pulled up. We picked some this morning. The sun come down and picked some this morning, and Terry went back and picked some more a few minutes ago. But they're probably not done. But I may be done. I might be done.
That's what I was gonna say. We Larry pulled up some of ours Wednesday or Thursday because they were just putting out more than we really wanted. Because we only want enough for a mess at a time. Because I really don't want a can this year. Because I got a bunch left and we want to use up what we got.
Yeah. Marcia says if Jackie can visit, yeah, y'all visit, and I'll send you home with a jar of beans.
Rita could probably knock can any green beans this summer and still have plenty to do her all
Yeah.
winter pantry.
Probably could. It ain't no lie.
Mhm. Yeah.
But you always can them when you got them because there might be a year that they didn't grow. Or you
Yeah.
not able to
Or
put
you
them out.
didn't get hardly any.
Yeah. There was a year or two there that our green beans didn't make anything.
Wasn't.
I don't know how many years ago that was, but
I was watching Homesteading with the Zimmermans, and she was in her garden and talking about her tomato plants are being showing signs of being distressed, and she was showing how she went up underneath and got rid of some of the leaves so they wouldn't be touching the ground. And she said it was probably because of all of the rains that they had when they were a lot younger plants.
We sure need it. We haven't got any in a while.
Oh, we've had our share between us and Rita, because it goes here, then it goes east to her house.
yeah, we had a lot of spring rain.
Oh, you could ship them. You just have to wrap them in that bubble wrap, like so good.
And a jar of green beans would weigh quite a bit, so it'd probably cost quite a bit to ship
It'd weigh a
them.
lot, probably.
It wouldn't be worth it. I mean,
The weight.
We all gotta drive down to Rita's.
Okay, Rita Mary Webb wants to know, how long do canned green beans last on the shelf?
now I leave my stuff a long time. I know they probably say not to, but I've ate some pretty old ones before.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna tell on myself because I'm old school when it comes to some of that stuff.
Hi, Pam.
Hello, Pam.
Janet King says, my dad said always have 2 years supply in case they don't make 1 year.
Exactly. That's what we kind of say. Always have a year or two ahead of you.
So if that's 2 years and you've done 28 and you're going to do what, 14, that's 42. So that means you got 84 jars of canned beans in your pantry.
Yeah, there's at least that many, I bet. I'd show you guys down there again someday, but it's a mess. It's too much clutter to show you.
Well, you showed us once before.
Yeah, but
that's after you'd worked in it for a while.
wow. But there's my canned stuff, there's store-bought canned stuff, there's just stuff.
Yeah, I think shipping things that have liquid in them is not a good idea.
But that 2 year supply, everybody ought to have some stuff. Even if you buy it from the store, ought to have stuff put back, reserved back.
Yeah, I'm getting to where I'm buying a little more and keeping a little more in my stash.
Yeah, you just have to watch your dates. I'll eat them a little bit after they go out.
I'm real particular about that I won't keep for say 3 and 4 years is like canned tomatoes because of the acid in them.
Yeah,
you're right on that.
You have to watch
and that would be the canned tomatoes that's in a can. The jars would be different though. I wouldn't worry about
that. Yeah, they would.
No,
they would be. We looked in our pantry here back a few months ago. And I told Larry, I said, I just got a can of soup out. Was going to fix it for me for lunch, and it had sticky stuff on it. And I said, there's something going on in there. So it was a lower shelf. He got down on his hands and knees and found a can of tomato soup, Campbell's tomato soup, that the tomatoes had to eat around
because of the acid.
The acid in the can. And then he had to clean off that shelf and everything. We threw it away. So
Yeah.
we're not
I
even
went to
buying
my
tomatoes
pantry
now.
not too long ago looking at expired dates to make sure. And I found
Mm-hmm.
about 3 cans, but I just chunked them.
Do what,
They were
Larry?
a year or two old, past the
Yeah.
date.
Yeah, he rotates everything. And I think I have one thing in there now, and it's a can of collard greens I
Yeah.
got to use. And it's just barely out of date.
Well, I did put some flour in the freezer
I do that. I keep a
because I got
flour
an
in
extra
my,
one of that and
uh,
some cornmeal is in that freezer
yeah,
too.
I keep both of those in there too. And I
And
had,
I've always heard that if you put it in there and leave it for a while and take it out, it'll kill those bug eggs that might be in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I do it. Yeah, because I'll put it in there, and then after it's been in there a while, I'll empty it in my canister where I make my biscuits and all that, my gravies
Mm-hmm.
and all that, and then I'll replace it with another one in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pam says that she found a can of pineapple open in her cabinet.
Oh my goodness!
Can't pineapple open. Mm.
Somebody must have opened it and put it back.
Or maybe the acid in the pineapple caused the seal to break.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it real hot there today, Rita?
Yeah, it's been warm. It's summertime.
Oh yeah.
Yucky summertime.
Yeah, Pam
Yeah.
says pineapple is acidic like tomatoes. I didn't
Yeah.
really know that.
And I didn't know about keeping baking powder in the freezer. I didn't know that.
Me either, but I
Keeping.
do have, because I bought some over in Amish country, but I put some of those spices in pint glass jars.
Now I have never put my baking powder in the freezer.
I hadn't either, but maybe we need to do that.
I mean, will it still work and make stuff rise if you use it to bake with?
Now it expires out over time and won't be any. Maybe kept in the freezer it would keep it more active.
But I was just wondering if it would make stuff rise.
No,
I don't know.
Would it still be active?
I know when I was at school over the summer, we would put our yeast in the freezer.
Now, I have a friend that does that. She puts her yeast in the freezer.
I keep that in the freezer.
But hers was like a block of it or something, or a bag of it. Mine I've had her just those little packets. And I did
that's
put
what I have.
in the freezer. But yeah, you have to work them. I've tried to use expired yeast before. It does not work.
It don't work. Yeah, I've run stuff before with expired yeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if I remember, I think I'll start keeping my baking powder in the freezer.
Is it baking powder or baking soda?
Baking powder.
Baking powder, okay.
The baking soda you put in there to absorb the odors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I got a whole new can of baking powder. I'll put it in there and make sure and see how it does.
Baking powder that is highly absorbent. Baking powder absorbs odors. I thought that was baking soda.
I think it's baking soda. That's what I've heard.
That's why I have in my freezer.
You got your baking soda in there?
Baking soda or baking powder?
Baking soda. I have it in the fridge and the freezer.
Yeah.
But the baking soda would absorb them refrigerator odors, and then you'd have to throw it out after a while. change
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
That's what we do.
Jane Martin says she buys bulk yeast. It's a lot cheaper than packets. But I just don't make very much bread.
I don't either, but I would love to have a bread machine so I could.
I've got one and I just don't use it. But now it's a real old one, but it still works good. But you know,
Mhm.
you have because there's no preservatives in it. You have to use it up. You know,
Yep.
like in a week
I
or
like
two.
watching Rita when she makes it. Been
And
a
Yeah.
I
while
have
since she made
spells
it.
at it. Sometimes I'll make it a lot, and then I won't make any for a long time.
Yeah,
I take spells at everything I do.
I think we all do
But
that.
just for me, it's not really worth making a loaf of that.
Nah,
No.
I don't know though, Sheila. I love good homemade bread. I'd eat it for breakfast and put it in my toaster oven and
Yeah.
toast it and put butter on it. I'd have a
I'm
meal
trying
of
not to
just
eat a lot
bread.
of bread.
I'm a bread fiend when it comes to homemade.
Look who's here, Linda Denton. Linda Denton, I asked about you a hour and a half ago, didn't I? Been
You
wondering
did.
how you were doing. Hadn't seen you in forever. And Mona told us you'd been working a lot, so we missed you. And Marla says, Gladys, do you cook a lot for yourself or do you eat out a lot?
I can't afford to eat out a lot.
Yeah. I don't eat out a lot.
It's mostly cooking for myself, because I live by myself.
And
I
it's
made a
hard to cook for
I
one
made a
person.
hobo dinner tonight, and I cut up one of those potatoes that Rita gave me, and put in it.
I love those little hobo things.
I did too. I had and I only, and my hamburger meat is put up like 1 pound packages, and I only used
Hmm.
half of it. So I need to do something with the other half tomorrow.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Northern Willow, goodness, Rita, your green bean, the bean queen.
Yeah, Marla, it's hard cooking for one person because you get so. I don't want to throw it out, because food's expensive,
Yeah.
but I do get tired of it after a while.
Yeah, you do. I
After,
usually eat on stuff 2 days and then I'm done. And
yeah,
if it's good homemade vegetable soup or beef soup or something, I'll eat it 3 days, but then after that I'm done.
Uh,
yeah.
Then I want something else.
Hmm.
I usually get the progressive, uh, the chicken noodle soup from,
Progresso.
Progresso?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
from the store.
Mm-hmm.
Have that once in a while.
I don't need a lot of soup in the summertime though. Eat more of that in the winter.
I think my husband would eat it day and night. Sometimes he loves soup.
I made some uh, chicken
How is
noodle.
Terry handling the heat, Rita?
He's riding around in the air conditioned tractor, so I guess
Oh,
he's doing
it
it
ain't
right.
bad. Does
Yeah.
it cool it down real good?
Yeah, it does because he said when he got out of it the other day had to use the bathroom. He said I didn't know if the air conditioner was working or not till I got back in, and then I realized it was.
Oh, well, yeah. It in Larry's truck. His truck is an '02. It's old, but it's a diesel engine. Those things keep going and going and going.
Hmm.
And we'd stop, and when the engine doesn't have air blowing in it, it doesn't blow out as cold. And I
Okay.
was so excited when we started going faster because it would be cold.
Some almond extract and cinnamon.
Got to me when I'm in the back seat sleeping. He makes the car so cold. I was turning blue.
Northern Willow girl, it's nice to see you. And she says it's nice to see everyone. We got a pretty good little crowd here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
59 of you.
How many you got on here, Rita?
I'm seeing 59.
That's a good number.
That's a good number. Like this wild Saturday night parties we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wild party.
Wow, yeah.
Boy, that
Rita,
was a wild.
Rita, North Willow's girl is asking, Rita, is that been harvest from one packet?
Well, now we don't buy the seeds in the packets, not the bean seeds. You go to the co-op and you tell them you want about a pound of bean seeds, or 2 pounds or whatever. So it's probably a couple pounds of seed. Because you know how you go to the farmers co-op and they would dip up what you want. Y'all do buy,
Rita, many people probably don't know what co-op is.
I know. Some of you do. Some of you go to the co-op, to the farmers co-op.
I don't. Sheila probably don't either.
I don't, but my son would go there to buy tomato plants.
You buy your plants there.
It really wasn't a farmer's co-op, but they had all this fertilizer, and they had like vegetables and like tomato plants and things like that. And so they had a lot of seed there and that kind of place.
And Carol Seymour is asking Sheila what a hobo dinner is.
Hobo dinner, you take a hamburger meat and I kind of season it however you want it. Get your sheet of aluminum foil, put your hamburger there, cut up what vegetables you want, and close it up real good and tight. And I put it on a cookie dish and throw it in the oven. That's it.
It's delicious.
Until it's done, you take it out and it's ready to eat.
I usually put a potato and carrots and onions in mine. That's usually what I put in mine.
I sliced up about half an onion in mine, and I had a little bit of some Lipton onion soup mix. I used about half of it. So I mixed it up with the hamburger meat before I patted it out.
Yeah, I bet that was good.
Then I cut up a red potato in it, and then I seasoned it with lemon pepper. And just closed it up, cooked it for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Some people have done them in the summertime, like camping.
Jane's got electric co-op. We've got electric co-op too, Jane, but this is the farmers co-op.
Yeah, electric co-op, I think that has to do with like electricity.
Electricity, yeah. It was the way they got the electricity to the rural areas years ago, was by the co-op, electric co-op.
Carol, I like it because it's a lazy way to cook. And it's really good.
It is. It is. That might be something I could make for me and Larry and put it on the grill outside.
Yeah.
So it don't heat the house up.
Yeah, you could do that too, you know.
Jackie, come on up with us. Even if you got your jammies on, it don't matter.
That's what I got on. I think, Sheila, you got yours on too, don't you?
No, I still got
okay.
clothes on for today.
Oh, okay. But I'd just taken my shower when I looked at my phone and y'all were on. I said, well, let me go on.
I don't know if they have farmers co-op everywhere or not. I don't know.
They have them here in the South. I do know that.
Yeah, but we have them here, you know.
It used to be called the Southern Farmers Association, and now I think that each county kind of has their own little group now, but
Yeah.
Farm Bureau Co-op.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Now,
not
I've
Farm
heard of that. I've heard of the Farm Bureau Co-op.
Rita, see this one? Some lucky dog, when I finish, some lucky dog is going to have this on his, on the
Oh,
thing
oh,
on.
that
that.
one's going into a doggy quilt.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
that's
Pretty.
going to be a lucky dog.
Mhm.
So far, 3 of them is now gone.
Okay. That little sewing machine of yours is getting a workout.
Yeah,
It is.
Northern Willows Girl says
lady.
there it's called United Farmers Association.
I'm having problems.
Like, I looked it up and the race comes on tomorrow.
You say you's having trouble?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
race is coming on
What you
tomorrow.
travel?
Iowa. It's in Iowa.
Keeps breaking.
What keeps breaking?
My thread.
Oh, your thread.
Yeah.
Reckon why would cause your thread to break? Do you have another spool you could try?
I'm on my second one.
Have you taken a spool of thread completely off of the machine, put it back on, and rethread it?
I had to do that a couple times.
The affordable connectivity.
Yes, sometimes that helps.
Yeah.
I've had to do that before, and I've also had to take out my bobbin just completely and make sure there was no little threads up under there.
Yeah.
Because if there's
Yep.
a thread, my Bernina will let me know about it. Then I have to get the flashlight and the tweezers and pull it out. Then I'll put the bobbin back in, and then it works fine.
You may just have to take everything off and start over, and
Yeah.
that's what I do. Not do that first. And
Yeah. I
know it's annoying, but breaking thread is too.
Yeah.
It's getting me.
Yeah, just what Marla said, but then also she said change the needle sometimes. That will make a difference.
Yeah. Okay. I will try that tomorrow.
And how long has it, Carrie, how long has it been since you changed the needle?
I haven't.
That's what you need to do.
There's
Change
your problem.
The needle. See if that will make a difference.
Okay.
Okay.
Since I got it, it's the same needle.
But I'd take the bobbin out, make sure there's no little threads in there. Put it back in, rethread the whole thing, and change your needle and see what happens.
Okay, I will do that tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Clean under the bobbin case, Marla says.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always do when I.
Yeah. Joanna Jennings says it could be the needle. If the needle's got a micro burr, it will break the thread. So I would just try another needle.
Okay.
You'll fix it. You're just going to have to trace it down to what it is.
You just have to do a little troubleshooting.
Yep.
We all have to do that.
Mary wanted to know what I'm
Yeah.
going to work on next. So this is what I'm working on.
That's what she's going to work on next.
Apple
That's
pie.
pretty. I like that.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's pretty. It's going to look kind of like a flag, but with that.
I
That is
like
gonna be
that.
pretty.
I put
How
mine
big
out
is
on
it gonna
I put
be?
my flag out on my front door today.
Gladys, how big is it? Is it going to be finished?
It's 27.5 by 36.5.
Okay, so it's kind of a small one.
Yeah.
So like 3
Okay.
foot tall.
It's going to be pretty.
It will be.
I started working on that yesterday after I finished my other block.
Is your other block there handy? You want to show me the other block, Gladys?
Let me go around the table and get it.
She's gonna go get it.
Good night, Jack. I mean, Debbie.
Deb, you are leaving us? Good night.
Good night.
What was the better?
Yeah, we all gotta get up early in the morning to watch.
Lisa,
Just get up early.
here's her block, Rita.
All right, I'm gonna make her big because that's pretty.
Oh, that's so pretty.
That's her last block in her that blue quilt she showed us.
I like that.
Now,
That is
that's
pretty.
the scissor part. How did
Is
you
that
do that?
applique on there, Gladys?
Yes, that's applique.
Okay.
Applique.
I was wondering how you cut those little pieces and made that circle.
Well, I cut the scissors and then cut out in the middle.
Uh-huh.
So those scissors were a little tedious to cut out them, wasn't they? Even before you put them on there. A little bit, maybe. What was the Better House and Gardens book that had quilt patterns in it?
I don't know.
There's been several of those books, hadn't there?
'Cause I don't take that magazine. I don't subscribe to any.
My son brought me a book today. He said there was this little library down at the park, and he works for the Parks and Recs in town. And he said it's a quilt book. So one of his co-workers had brought it to him to bring to me. So I got a new book today. Show it to you. Cause this, I don't think there's anything in it I'm going to make. But American country quilts. But they thought I might like it, so
Hi, Francis.
Well, that was
Hi,
nice.
Francis.
it was nice, yeah.
Rita Francis is
Hey,
here.
Francis.
Hello, Francis. Are you coming up, Francis? But look, they're kind of not real pretty, are they? The quilts in it. You know?
I subscribe to Missouri Stars magazine, but I'm not going to renew it.
I stopped getting magazines because half the time I just flip through them and put them down and
Yeah.
not even
haven't
look at them
subscribed to
again.
magazines in years.
Mm-hmm. The only one I used to subscribe to, and I really didn't call it a magazine, but it was Guidepost. And I've got stacks and stacks of them. And so I stopped that too. Even though I enjoy reading it.
Pam says I got 1 year of the block and that's it. Yeah, that's me. I just got it to kind of try it, you know. Yeah, they tried to automatically renew it.
Cut it off. Oh, no.
There she
No, we
is.
need to cancel that.
Hey, Francis.
Hey.
How's everything going?
Pretty good. I need to get on my tablet. This phone is just, I can't even see y'all hardly.
Are we like a postage stamp?
Yeah, I'm smaller than that.
Yeah.
John's getting a little bit better.
Good.
He started feeling bad again tonight, but.
Is he eating better?
Not really. He's eating a little bit, but not much.
Has he tried anything like, say, Boost drinks?
Yeah. He drinks those every once in a while.
Good.
Let's see. Yeah.
Aren't those supposed to be good, like to put calories on you?
Yeah.
You're supposed to have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them.
High in
too.
protein.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Kim Burris.
I can.
I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn it off. I promise. Stop. What's happening?
Okay.
We needed to laugh. That was funny.
Didn't we though?
What was it?
It was Francis echoing.
Oh, she left us.
It was Francis what?
She was. Her phone was doing the echoing part.
Oh, okay.
It came from her.
And it was funny. It was funny. So.
We need
Yeah, so she can't get her husband to eat anything.
She's coming back.
There she is.
Are you back?
I think I'm back.
Oh.
Well, hey, Terry, I haven't seen you in a while.
Been busy.
Yeah,
That girl's sewing up a storm.
I know.
I have to find another needle for my machine.
Oh, did you break your needle?
No, my friend.
No, but we all think she needs to change the needle because she hasn't changed it.
Yeah.
And, her machine keeps breaking the thread.
Yep.
And it won't stay in
Hey, somebody sent you a pack of needles.
a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Texas Angel.
Yeah. Rita, you still working on beans?
I am. I am.
You gonna ever finish them?
Well, I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I'll get them in the jar and be done with them.
And you no more? It's gonna be outside. You're not gonna have no more blooms.
Break Terry's hip. I better not say that. I was gonna say it's gonna break Terry's leg, so he can't go pick no more.
Well, she's going to end up like with 42 quarts, you know,
She's been doing a lot.
because she's done 2 batches. Now she's getting another batch ready.
Yeah.
I got one more dog blanket to do, Francis, and I'm done this hat.
Oh well, good. You've been working hard, girl.
I
She
even
has.
did one of the blocks too.
Wow. I know you and Sandra's been working a lot together, haven't you?
I've been working on my own too.
Yeah.
Where's that secret?
How are you, Miss Gladys?
Tired.
I think we all are.
Did you see her block, Francis?
Huh?
Did you see Gladys's block?
No.
I was
Oh, it's
mowing
so
all day
pretty.
today. So.
There's Carrie.
There's
Carrie, that's good.
Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm. Doing a
Look
lot
at
better.
Gladys's block.
Oh, Gladys, that's so pretty.
That's her
That
last
is neat.
quilt, and they're all pretty.
That is neat. I love that.
She said she finished all the blocks. Now she's got to put them together.
Put them together.
Yeah.
That means when you're getting ready to put them together that it's almost to be finished.
Okay.
She done has her next one planned that she's fixing to start too.
Mm.
She's got a new one, and it was real pretty. It was like a flag one.
Oh.
Yeah, I started another project.
She's going to show you.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
That's neat. Kathy, how's your hand?
Better.
Well,
Doing
good.
better.
You've been squeezing that ball?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't done anything on the
That she's been
apple.
crocheting.
It don't take a long time to recuperate from that.
Yeah. That's tape. She said to leave it on there till it comes off.
I bet it's itching though.
No, it's not.
No?
Mm-mm. When some of the tape comes off, I'll get my little bitty scissors and I'll cut it off.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand it sticking out. But I have been crocheting though.
Well, good. That works it too. That works all them muscles.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, that might be good for it, you know.
Mm-hmm. When's your next trip, Sheila?
I don't have one till the end of September, and that's fine with me because it's too hot.
I know.
That's the truth.
You can drive over to Arkansas and we'll go wading in the creek.
That's okay.
Now, Sheila, took my shoes off and went wading in that creek at nothing.
I would have done it too.
Yeah. I can't wait till John gets.
Did you blanket stitch around that or straight stitch, Gladys? Marta's asking.
I haven't done anything on this.
Oh, you hadn't finished applicating it?
Yeah. Usually I do a straight stitch if I was applicating.
Okay.
I was going to type that in there.
Carol Seymour said she just subscribed to Gladys's site.
Yeah.
She wants to see that quilt.
I do too. I want to see that quilt when it's finished.
Yeah, it'd be pretty.
So Carol subscribed to you, Gladys. Well, thank you for subscribing to Gladys, Carol.
I'll be glad when John gets well enough where we can go on the road a little bit. And
yeah, I've been wondering about that.
Yeah. Because right now he can't go nowhere. To the doctor, that's about it. Yeah. I got to go Tuesday to the doctor to find out the results of my MRI. She called me and said she wanted to see me. So I don't know.
Okay, I changed the needle.
Was that on your back?
No, they did my shoulders up.
On your neck and all that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got that many left?
There's some more there, but I'm going to put this one in the refrigerator and get another bag.
Oh, you got them ready to go in the jar.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator for tomorrow, though.
I don't blame you.
So she's still got to cut some more up.
Yeah, she's got more to do.
Well, yeah, Jane, he takes or Mary, he takes a sleeping something to help him sleep at night, but usually he'll get up once or twice during the night. Even though he's got the catheter in, he still gets up once or twice a night. But that comes out Tuesday.
Carrie, someone's asking you, did you put the flat side of the needle toward the back of the machine?
The back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
actually,
sides are flat. Both sides are flat.
It shouldn't be. One side should be round, one side flat.
Let me put the light on.
Yeah, one side's flat and the other's got a little scooped in place on the needle.
Yeah.
Now, in my featherweight, it has to go like to
Sideways.
the left.
Yeah.
And it's kind of odd.
I guess everybody's tired. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
No.
Which has been on here an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm still not done.
I got the numbers facing me.
I can't remember which way the thread goes in the brother machine, though.
Me either.
Is it to the front? Or
I can't either. I don't have one now.
Carrie, do you thread yours through the front or through the side?
Through the front.
Through the front?
So put the flat toward the back.
Yeah, put the flat part of the needle towards the back.
I did.
Okay.
Good. Okay, good.
And make sure it's up in there far enough.
I found
One time I had mine not far enough, but I still could, tighten it. And this thing, I know it fell down.
Yeah,
I did
I've had
the
that to
same
happen.
thing. Yep,
No,
I
mine,
sure have.
mine doesn't go all the way up.
Jackie, want to know if the sound went out? Did the sound go out? No, everybody just got
No.
quiet.
No,
No,
No, we got quiet.
we
I,
still got audio.
I didn't even know what this was till I found out in the book. It's like a screwdriver, a small screwdriver.
Yeah,
yep, that's what that is.
that'll help tighten it.
I have this little tiny screwdriver that I bought at Joann's. Look, it's only about that
Yeah,
tall.
I've got
Yeah.
one about like that,
Yes,
and I
and
put it in there to tighten it.
yep, and Larry come in there one time and he asked me, he was doing something. He said, "Do you have a small screwdriver?" And I said, "Yeah." I opened my drawer and I said, "Here you go." He said, "I
Mm-hmm.
can't use that."
Hello, did I
Kim
say
Burris says 1 year a friend of ours gave us 5 bushels
Yeah.
of beans in one weekend. We snapped them all on Saturday and canned 90 quarts over the next 2 days. Woo! I bet you were tired after that.
Mm-hmm.
I bet so.
There.
it ain't no wonder that some people don't like green beans because if you get green beans, there's either a whole bunch of them or none at all.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
gonna cook any of them, Rita, for y'all to eat fresh?
I cooked some with some new potatoes yesterday, and he's ate them a couple times already.
Yeah.
So I've done
Donna
that.
Dixon said her and Carrie was on Mona's Zoom today.
Oh, okay.
I was gone part of the day, so
Yeah.
I wasn't even
We
here.
So
had
was I.
we had fun.
I just
Well,
this
good.
afternoon I ran to Walmart and picked up a few things we needed and a loaf of bread, and it's the first time I've really been anywhere except for to go to the doctor's.
Hmm.
John's got to be at urology at the VA at 8:15 Tuesday morning, so
Mm.
mine's in Durham too. So I I told him, I said, "Can I come on Tuesday?" I said, "John's got an appointment." So they said, "Yeah, 11:15 for me." So that works out real good.
Well, good. You can do
Hello,
both of them the same
hello,
day.
Jackie Joyce. And how long? And Ramona's asking Gladys how long she's been quilting.
2009.
2 weeks later, she gave us another 4 bushels, and we canned a bunch and made 20 quarts of dill beans. Dill beans? I've never heard of dill beans.
Me neither.
Yeah, I've heard of doing them, putting dill, the spice in them.
The spice.
Hmm. Now, Jane Martin, a scrap of something, then get your ruler out and see if you're sewing, 1/4 inch.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can check it. So you know where you need to be.
Poor old Pam. Pam's got it rough right now
Yeah.
with her husband too.
He's at
He is,
home now, isn't he?
yeah, she said he was home, but
Oh,
I'm
that's
wondering if
hard
she's
work
going to
too
need to
whenever
get a
you don't have
lifter.
nobody to help. It's hard work.
Yeah. Wonder if she
John
could
tries
rent
to
a
help me as
lifter.
much as he can when I'm trying to help him. He tries, you know. I just wasn't here when he fell the other day, but he got himself up.
Yeah. Jane, all I could say is, do it at the edge and then sew a strip, then get your ruler out, where your 1/4 inch is, and check it.
I would probably use the edge of my foot, but I think I'm pretty good at guessing, but and looking at it. So.
Yeah, I've
But
done that too.
not everybody can do that because I've worked with
Yeah.
people that couldn't. So.
And if she hadn't had that featherweight very long, you know, she may not be used to it yet.
Mm-hmm. So Ham's grandson is there with her, so she's got a little bit of help, got some
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
I'm sure he does help with the lifting part.
She got some help. I bet he's a lot of help. I bet you
Yeah.
appreciate having him there.
Yeah, you can do what Marla says, you know, measure it, and then when you do get it, put a piece of blue painter's tape on your machine. Or they do
Yeah.
make like a little magnetic thing, and you could put it, you know, next to the edge of the foot.
They also sell those little 1/4-inch strip. It's a strip that you measure out and you put it on your machine. It sticks to the.
Yeah. I forget what that's called,
Me too.
but I've got some of them.
And that helps you sew those diagonal pieces sometimes. That tape. What is it?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Diagonal tape or something? What it's called, isn't it?
I don't remember the name of that. But I didn't have much luck with that.
Kim says, y'all have a wonderful, blessed night. She loves all of y'all, all of us, me too.
That means
Not Kim.
good night,
Good
Kim.
night, good night, Kim.
Yeah, that tape is that cluck cluck tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the featherweight shop is such a good resource.
Tomorrow I get to poke my finger, and then I gotta wait for a whole week.
Won't that be nice?
Yeah, no more poking my finger every day.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, that gets old after a while.
Carrie, Pam says, I'll mail you a piece of it. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Maybe a piece of something. We just don't know what. Y'all got an inside.
Probably one of those pieces to stick on that we're trying to figure out what it's called.
I think I just call it that cluck cluck tape.
Said it was Mary Webb though that was asking about the foot though, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody else has it. Gladys is showing it.
There it is. That's the cluck cluck tape there.
Yeah, that's the cluck cluck tape.
Yeah.
The one I'm talking about is just about like that, and it's yellow, and I think it's
Lori
got
Hope's
1/4-inch
made
road on it or something.
too.
I tried to win some money, Rita.
How did you try to win some money? You played in the lottery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won only $3, and I put it back in.
How much did you spend? How much did you spend to win $3?
$3.
Oh, okay.
Then I put it on poker, and I lost it.
Right.
I'm never lucky at that stuff. My son, he
I
can
love
walk in a store, but now he buys the higher price cards. He bought a $50 card out down here at the store, came up here to the house and scratched it and won $500.
Wow.
He's the luckiest somebody.
That doesn't happen to me.
And he won $10,000 one time, and he had to go get it, and they gave him this big old sign, a big old check light for him to have.
Mm-hmm.
Pam,
I said,
let me on Facebook.
I'm never lucky.
Pam, come to Facebook. I will give you my address again. Because my Facebook is open. I just have to see whoever pops up. I will give you my address.
We might go to Wilmington next week, Thursday and Friday, to see. Well, Brenda's sister lives down there, and she's invited us up, so we may go. Take the motor home if John feels like it, and camp overnight and come back the next day.
Is that
We
where the
ain't
race
telling.
is?
Huh?
Is that where the race is?
No.
No.
The
Okay.
races are out west right now. They had one today. Where was it, John? Ohio? No. Huh?
I think they said
Iowa.
tomorrow.
Iowa.
Well, yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I think it said it's a race tomorrow night.
There was
And
one
it's
today.
not.
The Infinity was today, and the Cup is tomorrow.
Yeah. Larry
Okay.
watches the Cup.
Yeah.
I will give it to you guys. Somebody else wants my email and my address.
Well, it's fixing to be 11 o'clock here.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet, though. I really would like to finish these.
How many more you got, Rita?
Probably another gallon. So they're going down.
You'll have them all ready to wash and put in the can in the morning, in the
That's
jar.
That was my plan, but But there's probably more than one canner full. So maybe while one canner was doing, I could finish the rest of these, though, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could.
I'll do a few more before I stop. I'm getting tired, though. I'm tired, baby.
Well, it's almost 10
when
o'clock.
Yeah. When you snap that many, your fingers get sore.
Yeah, and because I only started snapping them tonight. I use that knife and I use the scissors, but I said, the heck with it. I don't care if they're pretty or not. Let's just break them and get them done.
So
now my
true.
Y'all, it
I
seems
don't
so
mind
funny in the
snapping
morning
them.
to not have to go down to that chicken pen and do them chickens.
I bet.
Nathan said they're doing great.
I bet they are.
Good.
I miss them though.
Yeah. Especially if you had a rooster here and it crowed.
Well, I still have Fluffy out back, and he crows. I got Fluffy and Lucy Lou and Little Mama.
You sound like my granddaughter Jaden. She has named each of her chickens a certain
Yeah.
name.
Jenny told me, she says, you got to get over here and show me which ones are which, because the rooster is Ruru, and I can say Ruru, and he'll turn his head right towards me.
My sister, before she passed, she had chickens and ducks and all that. And she had one that she named Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And they let them run free range because they lived out in the country during the day. And I got there and she said, watch. And I said, okay. We were on her front porch and she called, Buddy, here he come, just to running across that yard. It was the cutest thing. Yes, just waddling.
That's the way I could do when I'd let them out, and when I'd get ready to put them back in at night, I'd say, "Come on, girls, come on!" And wherever they were, they just come swarming.
Rita, it looks like you're on the downhill slide now.
I am.
Yeah, you ain't got many more.
I'm still going.
I was glad to see Rowena the other night.
Yeah, it was fun with her. I had missed
Yeah,
her.
I hadn't seen her in a long time.
She said she had been real busy.
Hadn't seen Lisa since we stopped doing the Monday night thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go on and speak to her, send her a message, but
Well, she's on early Sunday morning.
And then she
yeah,
does
no,
Monday night, and there's other times she does the lives too.
Then Monday
Yeah.
night she's on.
Yeah, she was on today with me.
was she?
Yeah.
That was nice.
Good night, Joanna.
Good night, Joanna. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, Joanna.
Y'all check back in tomorrow to see
So,
if
Carrie, did you get your
See if you survived.
needle threaded?
Yep.
Have you tried to sew to see if it'll break or not?
No. Because I don't want to wake my neighbor up.
Okay.
The apartment's too thin.
Did you is that new thread on the machine, or is that a spool you've been using?
It's the second one.
You might, because if it's not the needle this time, it might be the thread, or either you might have it threaded wrong. I know I did that, and didn't realize I didn't have it threaded right, but
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she had never changed the needle, so I'm like, yeah, let's do that first.
Yeah.
I know I got to change mine too when I start back.
That Lisa does those Monday night showcase and the other creators. Who's going to be on there Monday night?
No, it's tomorrow morning.
Well, she does Monday night too, but I wonder who her guests were going to be Monday night. That's what I was wondering.
I don't know either.
Yes, Deb and Rowena on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Deb went to bed
Well,
early.
she has that one lady on Monday nights there, the Puerto Rican lady. I don't remember her name.
But sometimes we just click better with with certain personalities better than we do other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we do.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Not saying anything bad about anybody. We just do.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I like our group.
I do too.
I do too.
I'm glad I found it because I don't have anybody to talk to around here. I mean, unless I talk to John, and sometimes he wants me to shut up.
Well, Terry
That's
thinks,
opposite for
Terry
me.
thinks
It's usually
I talk to Terry thinks I talk to you guys more than I do him.
Well, it's good to connect with different people who
Yeah.
a hobby like you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have that same connection.
Mm-hmm.
But this channel's not all about sewing. This channel's about everything.
No,
Everything.
but it's a lot about
Mm-hmm.
things to do with sewing. A lot. It
But
may
this
not be actually on the machine, but showing fabrics and patterns and
But
working
this
on
channel,
blocks.
this channel's about Rita and her friends. So. And hello, Ginger. I hadn't seen Ginger's name, but she says that woman's name is Debbie. Says Sheila, her name is Debbie.
Okay, Debbie. Okay. Yeah, Debbie.
Pam says her husband doesn't like talking much to me.
I did see this morning. I didn't get to watch all of it. I watched some of it. Lisa was being interviewed by the guy who lives. He lives in Australia. I can't think of his name.
Is he the one that comes on with her sometimes on Sunday mornings?
I think so. Yeah.
The guy who
I think I know who you're talking
But he
about.
was interviewing her.
Oh, okay.
And she was pretty quiet during that interview. She wasn't really like laughing
the
a
guy
lot.
who sews.
Yeah.
Marla says her husband calls us her imaginary friends.
I'm
And
not imaginary.
I
I'm
don't know.
not imaginary. I've met you in person.
And I tell you what, Terry's watched just a little bit. You know, some of you ladies like to talk, and he says he thinks he likes Gladys because she don't talk as much as y'all.
I know Gladys is as quiet as a mouse.
So, so Gladys, I think you're Terry's favorite because he thinks Francis and Sheila talk a lot. So
You
Everybody's
hear
saying,
that,
Well, you
Sheila?
want us to.
everybody's saying it's Sean, the guy who sews.
Yeah. That's it. The guy who sews. He did an interview with Lisa, and he had it on there this morning.
sure. Sean, his name's
Yes,
Sean. Yeah.
Yes.
the guy who sews.
Is that the one from Australia?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. I subscribe to his channel.
I watch it sometimes, but not on a regular basis.
I haven't watched it but a couple times.
Nothing against those guys, but I have a hard time getting interested in them guys that sew, though.
Yeah.
That's just me. So I know they got a lot
Oh, I
of
bought the stuff for Rita to make that cake while I was in the grocery store today.
oh that angel food.
Yeah, with the lemon.
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna make it and see how it turns out.
I made one.
And it wasn't Sheila's favorite, but I thought it was pretty good. I'll probably be a long time before I make another one, but I've
All
done.
right, now don't tell me that.
Oh, but it was good. You'll enjoy it.
You'll
Does it
enjoy
have
it.
does it have a lemon flavor to it?
It
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Oh well,
It
John
does.
will love that because John loves lemon cake.
And this is only my personal feeling.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
me, it tasted had a little more spongy texture to it. And I think it was because of the angel food cake mix.
yeah.
Is why.
Well, did you cook it in a bump pan?
No, I did mine in a 13 by 9-inch pan.
Wonder how it would do to put it in a bump pan.
I'm sure it'd do fine. I mean, I've done
You'd be fine.
where recipe says use a 13 by 9-inch. I've done them in a bundt pan before,
Okay.
and they're fine.
You just probably have to cook it a little longer
Probably.
because it's thick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Check it. But lemon's not really my favorite flavor to
Mine
use.
either.
So, but I tried it. I mean, I like to try new recipes
Yeah.
Yeah.
or ones I haven't tried before.
Lisa
I made a
was
beef stroganoff
13 hours ago.
using roast,
Mm-hmm.
which I'd never done that. I've always just used hamburger meat, but I had this cooked roast. I need to do something with it.
Yeah.
And I've eat on it twice. I got one more serving tomorrow. I'll be done with it. I'm going to have that and some squash.
Ginger made one with strawberry. Boy, strawberry would be good, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I debated on using cherry pie filling because Terry likes cherry better than the lemon, but I
Yeah.
did.
Okay, Marla's asking, Rita, is that an antique Hoosier cupboard behind you?
It is. It belonged to my great aunt Hetty. Y'all have heard me talk about Aunt Hetty.
Mhm. I asked her that when I first came on, and she said, yeah, it was her aunt's. But she just used
Yeah, I
it as
like it. It's pretty.
storage.
So Aunt Hetty never had no kids, so she kind of treated my mama like her daughter almost, and so I've kind of got some of Aunt Hetty stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
A friend of mine had one in part of her kitchen, and she showed me this drawer that you open and you could put flour in there.
Well,
Yeah.
that one has a place for flour, like a bin that you pull it
Yeah.
out, and it's
Yeah.
even got you can sift
My
it.
grandma had one of those. I don't know whatever happened to it.
My grandma never had one. My grandma did have a Maytag washing
Washer.
machine, and I'd love to
Mhm.
put stuff through there. I thought, how Of course, I was a kid, like 8 or 9. How cool it is that it smashes the clothes.
I got a friend. She's an older lady. She was my mom and dad. They were friends, but she has never used anything but a Ringer washing machine, and she probably still uses it.
Yeah. And it had a deep tub to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only kind I remember my grandma had. One time she got mad at me because she had all the scraps in a pretty antique bowl, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady next door had chicken. She says, "Go put this, you know, put the scraps over there." Well, I dropped the bowl when I did it over, and it broke.
I'd have been
And it
upset.
broke into pieces, and I had to go tell her.
Oh no!
Oh,
But it was an accident, you know.
Did you get in
Yeah.
trouble?
Well, she got kind of mad at me, but that was it. I mean, you know, it was
Yeah.
over.
Well, it would have upset you too. I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
see where she'd
Yeah.
be coming from. I mean,
Yeah.
it was an accident, I know, but
Yeah. But it just slipped out of my hand.
Yeah. Sometimes things like that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Jane Martin says it's a lot quieter.
I'm all tired.
Oh, I'm about ready to go.
I'm ready to
Me
go.
I'm
too.
on it.
Yeah, y'all go. I'm gonna work a little bit longer, but if y'all need to go, surely somebody will talk
We're
to me a
down
few
here
more
a little over
minutes.
2 hours.
We
Yeah.
had 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hurrying though. I've worked and worked and worked. I hadn't
I need to go take a shower.
I haven't even put the comments up there because that takes this finger.
She's working hard.
Oh, life without kids is a lot quieter. Okay, I thought you meant with
Yeah.
Good night. Good night.
Good night,
Are
Terry.
you leaving?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
leaving
I'm going.
because
Good
I've
night,
been here over
Terry.
2 hours.
Good night, Sheila.
I've been up since 5 o'clock.
Good night.
Good night.
Man, y'all got to get up early in the morning and watch Lisa and Deb and them. So,
Yep, that's me.
and Doggle Ben's going to bed now. Everybody's leaving me working. And Sheila's gone now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to hurry.
Francis, I'm shocked you're still on.
Well, we were sitting in the kitchen trying to get some things done, and I got the groceries and everything put up, and we just come back here and laid down, and I saw that she was on, and yeah.
Is John asleep?
No, he's not asleep.
All right, just wondering.
He's just being really quiet.
Oh, Janet says she's still here, and June's here, Marla's here, Mary Webb said good night.
Good night.
Gladys, how about you? You getting tired? You had a hard day mowing.
Yeah, I gotta go let my dog out yet for tonight. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Will
pay
it-
attention to the animals.
Will it get dry there and there won't be as much mowing later on this summer? Will the grass slow down some? Or not?
Depends if it rains or not.
Or do you gonna water your lawn and make it grow? So
Yeah,
you have to mow it.
Let Mother Nature take care of that.
Now. Let's see, Pam took some back meds, so she took a nap this evening. And Carol Seymour is still with us. Mary Webb's still here. All right. Y'all say keep going, Rita, till you get them done.
Keep doing it, Rita. We're here with you.
I tell you what, my back's getting tired too.
What's the next vegetable you got to put up?
Well, we'll have to dig potatoes. I know there's English peas that need picked, but we kind of let the English peas go and got on the beans. And then there'll be some pinto beans, and there'll be tomatoes and corn.
I'm tired already.
Me too. But we eat out of our garden.
Yeah.
Does Terry eat the green peas?
Not like he ought to. They're not. Green peas are not his favorite. He don't like green peas.
Larry
And he
won't
don't
eat
like,
them.
he don't like
Oh, I
carrots.
love them.
I do
Larry
too.
won't eat them either.
And I love candied carrots too.
Mm-hmm.
I can fix them if Trevor's here, and boy, he eats them like a little pig.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, he loves to eat here. I mean, it's like he eats from the time he gets here to the time he leaves.
That's the way it is when they go to Grandma's house.
Yeah.
And little boys, you can't fill up little boys.
That's because she buys, when she gets off of work, she brings food home from work. She buys their supper and bring it home at 9:30 at night.
Mm. My mother-in-law used to cook at 9 o'clock at night. And I just don't like eating at 9 and 10 o'clock
I don't
at
either.
night.
Oh, that's a little bit late.
John and I later tonight than we usually do.
In the summertime, you go a little bit later, but not in the wintertime. You want to eat early in the wintertime.
My son-in-law, he's a mess. He says only old folks eat early.
Well, I gotta go. My dog's whining.
All right, we'll see you around tomorrow somewhere, probably.
Bye,
Maybe.
Gladys.
So good night, Gladys.
Night.
Have a good night.
Come back and join us again soon.
Okay.
Every time somebody drops out, our picture gets a little bigger.
Yeah, a little bigger.
Yeah, we were kind of small there for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
Y'all over in chat? Are you still awake?
I'm awake. I took my medicine, but I'm awake.
Well, that's right.
I'm
You used to take your night medicine and then you'd go to sleep and have to leave us.
I know.
And I'm still seeing 54 up there in the chat, so there's still 50 something here with us.
Yeah.
But
I think I'm gonna leave it to you two, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
I understand, and we'll see you tomorrow someplace too.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Good night, Kathy.
Good night. Good
So
night.
I'm not going to hold it against you if you leave me. So
okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Francis, just me and you now.
Yep, just me and you.
And you're in the bed. You'll be asleep in a minute, and I'll have to make you big, won't I?
No, I won't go to sleep.
Let's see. And Marla Hannah had bacon and green beans tonight. I thought of Rita as I was snapping them. Yeah, every time y'all think of green beans anymore, you'll think about me. I see him. He's in the bed. Bless his heart. Jane, good night, all. I got to get up early for church.
Good night, Jane.
Marla Hannah said bye to Kathy. I don't know. I think the rest of these could wait till tomorrow. What time is it?
How many more you got left?
Oh, about this many twice.
That ain't that many.
Not that bad, but I'm tired of them. Hard.
I know Nathan wants me to help Jenny can what they get out of their garden. I think he did a bigger garden this year. I said, all I want is one ripe tomato out of the garden to make me a tomato sandwich.
Mm-hmm. We don't have ripe tomatoes yet. I'm ready for one though. Marla ironed quilt blocks today and decided it's a cooler weather job.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna be a slacker and quit before I get done tonight. 2 or 3 more, and then I'm gonna stop and set the coffee pot for in the morning. I could get these done pretty early in the morning. Maybe I could get up and watch Lisa and finish them. I could do that, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm done. So tell me it's okay if I stop.
You can stop, Rita. You've been working on them a while, hadn't you?
I have been, and then I'd stop a time or two today and just go do something else, just because I had to. I just had enough of them. Let me get them all in one pile here. They're kind of
how's little Miss Pris doing?
Little Miss
Millie. Little Miss Pris.
Millie's doing good. The grandson with the cut fingers.
Oh yeah.
I showed before you come on. I showed Sheila his finger. But you want to see his finger or not?
Yeah.
It's got 7 stitches.
Oh wow! How did he cut it?
He was playing with the knife, I think.
Oh.
It looks bad. If y'all don't want to see it over there, don't look. Let me get it.
Oh, he did cut it, didn't he?
Yeah, got 7 stitches. So. It don't look red or irritated, but it's cut pretty bad.
And he's the one that's doing the chicken pen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How many more days for the biddies?
3. They're supposed to come off Monday because that thing counts down. And today,
well, they'll start coming off Monday. They'll probably start Monday, but take a few days.
Yeah, but I took them. Well, he wasn't here today. I wanted him to help me, but he wasn't here today to help me take them out of that Turner thing. So
yeah.
And candled them. I took out 8 that wasn't ready, so they wasn't going to hatch. But it's still 16, so that's enough. That's all.
That's enough unless he wants to do some more later. I mean,
I think Grandma Rita wants to do some more later, so I'll do some more.
Just hope that he don't have a bunch of roosters.
I know that's usually what happens. So
yeah,
you end up with half of them being roosters. And you don't know for several days whether they're going to be hens or roosters, or I don't. I can't tell until they go to.
I can't tell. They got to get up some size before I can tell.
Yeah, here I'm still working. All right, now I'm stopping. I'm putting them in the refrigerator, and let's see. I'm gonna put these here in this bowl. Not a whole
Terry
lot.
must be gone to bed.
He's asleep in his recliner. There's that many left.
Well, that's not bad.
But I'm calling it good for today.
I hear you.
All right, Francis. Francis,
right,
let's go to bed.
All right.
And all y'all in chat, we're going to bed now. As soon as I get the coffee pot made. And
yep. All right. Love you, Rita. Good night.
Love you too. Good night. Good night, everybody over still in the chat. Thank you for hanging with me tonight while I worked on those. It's been fun and I've enjoyed it, but I'm tired. Good night, Pam. Good night, everybody. Ending the stream.